this is pretty. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing Colourpop times iluvsarahii Through My Eyes collection. I got this a while back and something about it just interested me in the colors. Usually with eyeshadow palettes that have been coming out recently, it's kind of just been like, okay, I see the same shades. The only thing I feel like is missing right now in the eyeshadow palette world is like a dark chocolate eyeshadow palette. By chocolate, I don't mean like some of the ones that I've seen. I feel like they're just a little too light. Everything wouldn't be like chocolate, 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 chocolate. There'd be variations of colors, but yeah, that's the only thing I feel like is missing in the eyeshadow realm right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into this video. If you have not done so already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and like this video because it really does help. I'm gonna prime with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Every time I open it, I have to smell it because I love the way that it smells so much. This primer is more of a hydrating primer, so it feels really good on the skin, especially if you have dry skin. I'm gonna put on top the Farsali Skin Tune Blur, and I'm just gonna put it on little, I guess, problem areas for me, which is where I get those weird little bumps that I keep telling you guys about. And this kind of mattifies without drying, if that makes sense. This is a really good primer. I need to get dermaplaning done. You can see all of my weird hairs that I didn't think I had on my face, but I got them. Like, especially on my nose right here, you can see those tiny, tiny hairs, and on the side. Like, what? I don't know if I'm ready for this 4K life, man. For foundation, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal True Match C12. This is a little too matte for me sometimes. I'm gonna mix that in with the Farsali Liquid Glass. This one's new to me, but I've used it like 2 or 3 times and I've kind of been liking it, so I like it mixed in with something. I don't know if I like it on the skin on its own. Dot this on. All right, so that is our foundation on. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. That is a long name. I have it in the shade 498. I actually just tested this out recently and I have a whole video on all the new Fenty Beauty complexion products. It's just a tad bit redder than the one I've been using a lot recently, which is the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. I use it in the shade P Deep 5. So this one's just a tad bit redder, but not bad. I know I'm gonna tone it down with some powder here in a second so it won't look as crazy. I don't know, I just love the consistency of it. Sometimes when it goes too low, I just take the brush that I was using for foundation and just blend upwards. This concealer, she red. I have a neutral powder that's gonna help cancel that out. Back in with my brush, just to blend out all the lines. That looks good. It's very dewy, and that's what I like. I'm going in with my Joe Blasco setting powder. I use it in the shade Ebony. In my Fenty video, a lot of you guys were saying that the Fenty powder looked good and you guys didn't mind it. And I think I wasn't clear enough on why it just wasn't something that I would use again. For me, I'm not a big fan of the overly highlighted under eyes and the over brightened under eyes. It's just not my style. It's just not my look. I've already been there, done that because of a lack of shade range in the beauty industry, and now that I don't have to do that, it's just not something I care to do. So that's why I like the Joe Blasco. It still gives me a little bit brightness underneath my eyes, but not as highlighted as the Fenty powder was. I do feel like if you like that look, then you're gonna love the Fenty powders and they're gonna be your new best friend. But for me, it's just not something I like. I like a more softer glam look, and you guys know that, so that's why I just wasn't a fan of it. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face down really quickly, and then I'm going to get started on my eyes. I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Cherry All Nighter Setting Spray. I really want to use this shade, and I really want to use this shade as well. So we're gonna see what we're gonna be able to do with that. She has this lip trio that has 3 different lipsticks in there. This one right here, Sueño de Coco, is an ultra matte lip. Ducklet is another ultra matte lip, which is this one right here. And then there's a lip glass, which is an ultra glossy lip. Those 2 are the matte lipsticks. I'm going to go ahead and blend out my concealer that's on my eyes and maybe even add a little bit more. This is the Fenty Beauty concealer brush. It's actually really nice for blending out the concealer on the eyes. I wish I could invest in some eyelid real estate. I always see some amazing looks and I'm just like, oh my god, where is the eyelid for that? I need it. Where can I buy that? So I'm gonna first go in with this shade here called Divina. I'm just building this shade up. And then I'm gonna use the shade Moody. Put that up there. So far I like that. I have the shade Moody on the outer corner and then I have Divina in the crease. And I kind of like how that looks so far. Alright, so now I'm going into the shade Emerald Dream. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, that's pretty. I think I need some powder on my face. Okay, so I was already getting a little bit of fallout with spreading the glitter shade, so I just put down some powder there to catch it. I'm gonna use a flat brush now because I think I want to clean it up a little bit. Spraying some setting spray on there so we can get a little pickup. This lid color is doing exactly what I needed it to do. This is what I thought. It's literally coming off the exact same way it looks in the pan, and I'm so glad. I'm just using the shade Moody to just blend all that together. So I'm gonna try and do a spotlight cut crease with the shade Flex. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm taking the shade Nocturne because Flex is a duochrome that looks really brown. Okay, so on the bottom lash line, I'm gonna go in with the shade Moody. And then I'm just buffing Divina in kind of on the outer edge. I've got the Kitten liner. I did an okay job. We'll take it. I'm gonna do a little bit of blush and a little highlights. I'm using the NARS Exhibit A blush. I feel like this isn't really blended out well. For highlight, I'm gonna use the Dior Nude Air Luminizer. I have it in the shade Bronze Glow. This is one of my favorites. Okay, so I just put my lashes on. They're the Ardell Wispies. I'm gonna use the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip that they have in this kit. I'm using the Sueño de Coco, and I'm gonna put that in the center. I'm gonna put this everywhere. And this is the Sephora collection in the shade 26. They don't have their names on here. They just have their number, so. I'm just using a little lip brush to just blend it out. And then I'm gonna use the Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Glass Lip. And I'm just gonna put some of that in the center. That's pretty. This is so pretty. I'm gonna do one last spray of the All Nighter. I forgot to put mascara on my bottom lashes. What? It's the Benefit Bad Gal Bang, and I love this mascara. I'm almost out of it. I need to go pick up some backups. Alrighty guys, so this is pretty much the final look. I actually really like it. I think all the colors on the palette came true to color on my skin tone. This is something I would feel comfortable wearing out. Sometimes with eyeshadow palettes, they don't really transition or translate the same on my skin tone. I applied the red shade with a brush only, and that applied really nicely. I didn't use my finger, and the green applied beautifully with my finger. I keep getting lipstick on my teeth. The lip colors were not bad. Probably could wear this one with a lip liner and it'll look really really, really good. Dull set. Overall, I think she did a good job. I like the palette. I can see myself using it a few more times, and it's from Colourpop, so they pretty much have reasonable prices. I think that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know down below what you guys thought of this eye look. Are you surprised that I did something so colorful? But yeah, if you haven't done so already, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on your notifications down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Lots of love, and I'll see you guys next time.